For people who go through trauma, it changes the entire way that our system reacts and responds to stress. And sometimes things happen to us in life that are so painful that our body understands that should these memories present itself, it's going to be very difficult to walk through life. And so that trauma literally gets stored and suppressed in the cells. And at this point, it makes sense for somebody to reach out to substances or self-harm to make sure that it all stays deep within. But then if the person is able to come into a position of power, or they're able to experience sobriety and have support around them, the body finally says, enough. I've kept this inside for too long. It's time to release this. This is what happened for me. Because I led a life of complete self-destruction. And I never knew why I was continuously trying to inflict pain upon self. And so I turned to alcohol. I was a compulsive gambler, self-harm. But when I was able to stop drinking, when I was able to experience sobriety and have support around me, these memories started to come back. And these are things in which I had no idea were even in there. And I started to recall being sexually abused throughout my entire childhood. But for me as that kid, every time that door opened, I could not fight. I could not flee. Essentially, I just froze. And after these events took place, nobody walked into that room and said, Al, you're okay now. Do you need a hug? Do you need to cry? Do you need to release some of that emotion? It didn't happen. And so what happened for someone like me is my system got stuck on. What does that look like? Think of that as the gas pedal down. Go, go, go. I'm walking through life ready. Why? Because I had to be. Alcohol. Is alcohol or central nervous system stimulant or central nervous system depressant? Which one? So I'm going through life up here. And the very first time that I drink alcohol, what is going to naturally happen to my system? Oh my gosh. For the first time, I feel calm. I feel normal. If someone has a positive experience from something, do you think that they might take it again? Yes or no? And more than anything, addiction is about connection. And on the flip side, what can happen is sometimes an individual's system gets stuck off. And you can fluctuate from on, off, on, off. But what does it look like if the system gets stuck off? This is the flat affect. No emotion. They isolate, they withdraw, they underperform. And if this person then takes a CNS stimulant, such as amphetamines, crystal meth, coke, and for the first time, they come to life. There's a work function. They feel like they can be a social butterfly and fit in. And if there's a reward there, do you think that they might use that substance again?